Howdy, everybody.
Well, howdy.
Wow.
The flu couldn't kill me, and we're here tonight.
Not yet.
You failed again.
Though I may
Everything.
stop to cough. I passed my constitution save. They said it couldn't be done.
That's not in this
You're a
game,
level
is it?
14 monk and are immune to disease.
Yeah.
Just think about it and it's over. Not sick anymore.
Welcome back to Kids on Bikes. We're still kids and we're still on bikes, even though one of us is only one of us is technically a kid, and there's been no bike so far.
There haven't been any bikes.
Technicalities.
Technicalities.
Adults in
Dungeons and
cars.
Dragons, or
I want a refund.
This is a sham.
Yeah.
Anyways, yeah, we're here for week 2. Everyone, give us a quick. Well, there goes Sandra. Bye.
Everyone except Sandra.
Everyone, give us a quick. He left. He was good. He was quick. He's quicker than all of us.
Okay. I was
He gave
gonna
us the
say,
quickest.
hey, give us a quick reminder of who you are, and if you stream anywhere else besides here, let us know where we can find you.
Who are we starting
first?
with?
Trevor, start.
Oh no, I'm the wrong. I'm On
Did you
other
say
people's
I'm the
streams.
wrong?
I'm the wrong. I'm on other people's streams. You might, if you follow Clickety Clackety, you might
should
have
follow
seen me in one of
Clickety-Clackety.
Ben's campaign in that one. I won't be in the next time that we're back for Wildly on the
Witchlight?
Witchlight or whatever name we have, just because Thanksgiving. But I'll be back in that. For the foreseeable, I don't know. There's a lot of campaigns going on. I'm sorry.
I don't know. It's
I-
almost like he likes my campaign better, Ben.
And I'm a doer of things. I was recently. Aww,
Oh
my
no!
bad.
We've turned
Come
into.
back, please.
We turned
I
into.
have plans for Colby tonight.
We turned into a freaking mess. Hold on. Oh, no.
No.
We're a stream of professionals.
Hold on. I can fix this. Boop.
But while he comes back, I'm a doer of things. I don't have social media. I'm sorry, but if you follow these guys, I might be doing stuff that they're doing. Yay, Ben.
We love you.
Not anymore.
What?
Neither of you will be.
whoa.
It's not even your thing I'm missing.
You know what you did.
I don't.
You will suffer 1,000 pains for this.
1,000 pains.
1,000
1,000
pains. yeah.
little pains
I love
Tiny
over the
Well-
course of a few years.
Tell the kids
It
to
will
say
be
goodbye
mildly
to another
inconvenient.
mentor if Aylin's leaving. Just give
So,
them
just
the
Candace Gur.
Where is.
But that
Anyways.
me.
Go on. Go
That's
on.
me. Hi,
Uh,
I'm Trevor, and I play Rachel Welter.
Since we've been picking on Ben, go next.
I'm Ben. You can also find me at Clickety Clackety, where I run things and play things. And Boogie's finally coming back this week. Even though
Yay.
Bari won't be there to take the brunt of our insanity. As our new friend Chris joins us, who originally is the character of Serena in our. Yeah. Anyway, I'm playing Colby Baker. Do that.
Iskra,
Hoorah.
it's your turn.
Hey, I'm Iskra. You can usually find me portraying Iskra in Game of Santos here on Knights of Silver Moon. Or you can find me in the great state of Texas, which is maybe about 50-50 greatness. Here in this game, in Kids on Bikes, I play the very cool Daria Optine.
Speaking of opteams, Sonder.
I am Sonder. I play Sonder in our other campaign.
Love this.
In the same channel here. On
Uh-huh.
Tuesdays, every 7 p.m. Central Standard Time. For us Americans. And I am Bijan. Daria's little brother. And, yeah. I don't do anything else on Twitch. But you can find me on in the music world as Sonder the Man, who is also my name as in the music world. So Sonder everywhere. Just look up my name anywhere.
On the break, we'll play little excerpts from Sonder the Man and see if we don't get DMCA'd. I mean, I have you here, so I can just be like, "Hey, yo, is it cool?" And then they'll be like, "I got express permission from the dude." So from the
My
Sonder
mom
the
just
Man.
handed me an ice cream sandwich.
Nice.
Heck yeah! Hi,
didn't
Mom. Okay.
I didn't get an ice
He's
cream
already
sandwich.
disappeared.
Oh.
She went into the garage that way and has walked around.
Dang it! I missed it.
Oh,
Alright, you're good.
Aaron
and
is
there's
here.
my sister.
Oh yeah, no, I'm here. Hello, sister. The closet door
This is
opens.
Elizabeth.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet
You
you.
too.
Sorry. Where'd you get that?
Is she the
Where'd you get that?
inspiration for Rachel?
Okay.
It's the real Rachel, y'all.
Be careful.
It is.
Yeah, be careful. Don't die. She told you.
Aaron runs awesome.
She didn't tell me not to die. I'll die if I want.
Yep. So yeah, I'm doing the behind the scenes today. You can find me any other time that we do stuff here on the channel because usually we're using my computer, so it's fine. I'm here one way or the other. I'll pop in on occasion on other places. But very glad to be sitting back and chillaxing and letting Dreamy take the wheel. Dreamy, take the wheel. Na 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 in my eye.
Aaron, I have to ask, what game are you playing on Switch tonight?
My Switch is dead at the
Scarlet?
moment. And
What are you talking about? This game is so entertaining. He
I
watches
didn't play. I had it there on the side last time. Did not touch it. So
He will have you know that he's playing Kids on Bikes on Switch.
yes,
Impressive.
yes. It's just a button mashing thing. It's like each button mash, you have to time it so that your pedal is like a clicking of the trigger buttons, and you just pedal the
The
bike
more
as
you
fast as
tap
you
it,
go.
the more bikes you get.
Yeah,
But not you riding the bikes, it's just the
Just
more
collecting
bikes.
bikes.
you're just
And
you
the more
collect
kids
bikes.
you get on the bikes.
I am Dreamy. I am GMing here. I hang out here a lot in chat and bug people who are playing. Also, every other Wednesday, I play Alid, who came to life on this channel and has now hopped channels and facets of the multiverse to hang out on with Clickety Clackety every other Wednesday.
Heck yeah.
One
Maybe
day
if Ben
I
hasn't
will-
kicked me out now.
One day I will obtain one character from every D&D stream we know and put them all in one campaign, and I will have the Infinity characters.
And
And
then he'll
then
snap his fingers and half of them will die.
and I'll reduce them to half hit points immediately.
All right. Well, I think that.
All right, let me take a sip real quick.
Yep. I'm gonna phase out of existence here.
That is a very blue Powerade.
Look, blue is the best flavor.
I know, but like that's a different blue than I'm used to.
No, it's the same blue. It's just my light.
Oh, okay.
I have a ring light right here.
It looks like what is it? The fluid that they put into cars. It's like coolant or something, ma'am.
I'm just drinking Kool-Aid. This is not a great day for me.
We need you to step away
Wait.
from this.
They said it's Gatorade flavored.
It's Gatorade flavored coolant.
Wait, what is in the movie Heathers?
Antifreeze.
Drano.
Corn
Drano.
nuts.
Oh,
Yep. Anyways, so last time on Kids on Bikes, we met all of our characters who live in the small town of Glenwood, Mississippi, situated on the edge of the Mississippi Delta. They briefly came together when Rachel's younger sister, Jessica, passed out as she shot fire from her hands. Everyone kind of went their separate ways on a Friday night. She convinced her sister and Colby not to take her to the emergency room, that she was fine. Everyone made plans for the following day, and we ended our first session there. So, you all have different names on your things, and I almost called Sonder instead of Bajan. So, Bajan, you once again find yourself dreaming. Your dreams are quite vivid nowadays. But rather than the startling one from last night, tonight you are, in fact, Sonderman, your favorite comic book superhero. And you are making your way through the world using your water powers, You feel great. But you're not the only one there this time. Kaylee is there with you. Kaylee, this new friend from the night before who you've met. And she is there with you, Bijan as Sonderman. So what are you doing in this dream?
I'm gonna look around. Where am I?
You are in Sonderman's world.
Probably he would be like in the ocean. Yeah. Looking for a lost temple. So his friend Kaylee, he will give her a bubble helmet so that she can go with him. Yeah.
Okay. So Kaylee with this bubble helmet is in the ocean with you as you two search for the lost temple of Sonderman.
We'll descend further into the ocean as the silhouette of this temple comes into view. The surrounding area gets deeper and darker.
Are you saying anything or just swimming?
Just swimming.
She's gonna say, this is so cool. I can't believe, like, you've got these water powers, and, so is this, like, your home?
Not my home, but, this is, I guess, where I like to come to just think and try out my power sometimes. It's one of my, like, dream worlds. But I'm glad you're here with me.
Oh, I'm glad I'm too. Do you think I'll get powers?
You could do it if you want to. What kind of powers do you want?
I don't know. Let's see what happens. And she's gonna like rub her hands together, and as she does that, sparks begin to emit, and you look, and the face of Kaylee morphs into Sonderman's arch nemesis Fume. And Fume is there with Sonderman.
Kaylee?
Hello, Sonder. It's nice to know this is where you come. This is where you think you're safe.
Yeah.
And Fume, who already kind of has like fiery eyes, you look into them and they shift once again. And they become dark and soulless. And the face of Fume, the skin begins to like slough away until what's left before you is a skeletal witch, seaweed type hair. And you turn quickly to see the temple. And it's no longer the temple underwater, but it's the ruins that you come to in your dream before.
What did you do to Kaylee?
Kaylee's not here. Do you think Kaylee would want to come here with you?
I thought so. She was here.
Nobody
This is my dream.
Nobody else is here but you, because it's always just you, Bijan. But I could be there too. You and me.
What happened to you? What happened to your skin?
She's gonna hold up her hand in the fire, even though you're underwater. Just stays, dances in her hand.
Are you the lady that they talk about?
Do you want power like Sonderman? I know all about power. Why do you think they tried to take it from me?
Yeah, the kids talk about it sometimes. I want power, but this place is scary. And this was my dream. I love this place.
You've got to think and make a choice. If you want power, you don't need anybody else. Because do you know what others do when they see power? They take it. So make a choice, Bijan. What will you choose? And then you wake up with a start again. But it's not morning yet. It's still the middle of the night.
I'm screaming out, Mom.
Your mom is gonna rush in. What is it, Bijan?
The lady's back. She's here again.
How much have you told your mom about these dreams?
Just that there's a scary lady that's in them. It's like a recurring thing.
Gotcha.
And that
it takes her a second. She's still waking up. Right. The lady.
Her skin was burned, and she took over Kaylee. Is Kaylee okay?
Kaylee who was here last night?
Mm-hmm.
Bijan, she's fine. It was just a dream, remember?
Are you sure?
Yeah. Did you watch anything before Ben?
I was just reading comics, but no,
I mean,
I keep seeing her mom.
There isn't a lady like this in any of your comics, is there?
Yeah, I saw.
I mean, we've talked about maybe
I
reading
saw
something
Fume.
else before bed if any of it starts to affect.
Yeah, Darius said the same. But I didn't used to get like this reading that comic. It's my favorite.
Do you think you were maybe worried about what you saw yesterday? I think your dad told me that you saw someone faint?
Yeah, there was a girl, Jessica. She had fainted, but I don't know if it was that. It wasn't that. Mom, there is a house that I went to on the river, and I don't know, something was wrong with it. That place just didn't feel right.
Well, I mean, a house is just a house. There's, regardless of what people around here like to say, there's no such things as spirits or ghosts.
But the kids at school, they said that they've seen her tombstone and the chains.
There's something about small towns that people love to tell stories. There's not a lot to do but gossip and to make up things. Look, I grew up hearing the story too about the witch and the chains, and it gives the town a sense of notoriety. Something to tell people that come through to make it stand out. But, maybe you can take me to this house and we can look around and see that it's just an old house. There's a lot of history here. But
okay.
Try to get some more sleep. I'll sit here with you until you fall asleep, okay?
Okay.
And she's gonna stroke Bijan's hair until he starts to fall asleep.
Thanks, Mom. I love you.
Love you too. She'll give you a little kiss on your forehead. And she'll say a
You
little
should
prayer
get
for you.
sleep, too.
And she will stay until you fall asleep.
What is your mother's name? Has that been mentioned yet?
Barbara Fowler.
Barbara?
Fowler Epstein, I think.
I think we decided last time that it would be hyphenated.
Yeah.
Thank you.
And the rest of the night passes. Next time you wake up, the sun is shining. It is a Saturday morning. You know you've got cereal in the kitchen and cartoons waiting for you on the TV.
Awesome.
Yes.
What kind of cereal does Bajan enjoy on a Saturday when
Ooh.
mom and dad let you have the sugary kind?
What's it called? French Toast Crunch.
Good choice.
The one that's not the cinnamon toast crunch, but the
When they
looks like
just
little
brought
toasts.
back. Yeah.
Yeah.
That
was-
Come on,
oh.
guys. You got to go for the Oreo O's.
Yeah. I remember. Oh
Their
gosh.
marketing
Oh.
team by itself was astounding.
And then what kind of cartoons is Bajan enjoying on a Saturday?
Probably.
Making you tap into that nostalgia brain.
Gosh. Kenny the Shark on Discovery Kids.
Mm-hmm.
You would be a Discovery Kids family.
Absolutely. Yeah. Or Time Warp Trio, if they had that running at the time.
What was the one on Cartoon Network? It was it Time Squad or something like that? But it was.
Ooh.
You know what I'm talking? It was the buff guy, the kid, and the robot.
Yeah. Ah, shoot.
If anyone can figure out what it is before they can, you can give someone inspiration. Go.
Yeah, you were right. Time
Is
Squad.
it Time Squad? Oh wow.
Yeah. So then does Ben get inspiration?
And you do get inspiration because you didn't have voting inspiration, so write it down somewhere.
Cool.
All right. So as Bajan, you
Time Squad.
settle in for your cartoons, knowing that later that morning you have swim practice. Dara, you are up and ready for the day, knowing that you've got your Key Club river cleanup.
Mhm.
So what are you doing that morning as you get ready to head over there early?
I decide to. What's the weather outside? I'm gonna look out my window.
It's bright. It's still fairly warm for October.
Okay.
This is indeed still Mississippi, so you had one day of fall weather that everyone got really excited about and brought out their fall clothes, and then immediately the heat came back.
Yeah. So I'll just put on a t-shirt and put a bandana on my hair and take my school hoodie, but put it around my waist, not put it on. And I'll probably take some big rubber boots of probably extras of mom's that I'll bring with, and otherwise just wear my normal sneakers. But I'll get those. My bag, which I'll put in some, other plastic bags and things like that, since Mom and I have been organizing this particular event together. Things like that that we'll need to hand out to the different groups of people. And then head out into the main part of the house when I'm done in my room.
And your mom will say, Daria, just to remind you, I do have to leave the event early and head down to Jackson to pick something up for work. If you wouldn't mind picking up Bajan from swim practice.
Yeah, that's no problem, Mom. What time is it?
Were you asking what time to pick him up?
Yeah.
If you could pick him up at 2, it should be in plenty of time for you to wrap up at the site.
Okay. Yeah, sure. I mean, I might have to have some of the other people kind of close things down over there. But I'm sure it'll be good.
All right, thank you.
Do you have everything that we need? I think I've got all my stuff.
She's gonna flip through her checklist. I think we've got everything.
Oh, wait, I
Bajan?
should probably grab some sunblock. I'm gonna go over to like the bathroom pantry closet thingy, whatever it's called, the linen closet, and grab some sunblock.
Bajan, are you okay today? How are you feeling this morning? All right, your dad is gonna drop you off at swim practice, but then Daria's gonna pick you up after, okay?
Sure.
But I get the feeling that Sada was like the cutest freaking kid.
What are you talking about?
Well, it's the deep voice and the beard that kind of throw it for me.
And do you think a lot of people are gonna show up? I'd say carrying the sunblock.
I hope so. You said you had a pretty good sign up for the club?
Yeah, oh yeah, definitely. We filled out a front and back of one sheet at least.
Good. Maybe it won't take as long. Well, it depends on, people do like to go there and not always clean up after themselves, but that's why we're doing this, right?
Well, I mean, part of the fun's talking to people, right? So.
Mm-hmm. All right, are you good to go?
Yeah, I just gotta put my shoes on.
Okay. She starts getting her keys and things ready. And as you get ready to head over, we're going to shift to Rachel, because you know that before you head to work that morning, you have to drop Jessica off at the same event.
Rachel wakes up. She's been lying on her stomach all night, and immediately has to rub off a lot of drool from her face. It's just
Same.
And she's gonna look to see if Jessica's up already.
Yeah, Jessica's up and is kind of sitting there. And that being able to scroll your cell phone when you wake up early, the TV's just down really, really, really low.
Morning.
Morning.
Did you shower and all that already?
Oh, no, I kind of figured I'd shower after, because we're gonna be at the river. It's gonna be gross.
All right. Well, then I'll be right out. I'm gonna go do my thing. Be right back.
Okay.
And she's going to grab some spare clothing and go clean up for the morning.
Jessica will set out the Pop-Tarts you two bought at the store the night before.
Heck yeah. We do not have a toaster.
You don't need to.
No.
You
Just
put a
wanted to throw
Pop-Tart-
that in.
You can put a Pop-Tart in the microwave for all of 5 seconds and it does the same thing. Except it's
Jessica
not-
actually had bought a toaster for the apartment before, but it shorted out the socket. She got a lot of trouble for that. So
Don't you give me a look, Aaron. Those are preparation instructions on the box.
So after showering, she'll throw on her work clothes, which is mostly t-shirt, jeans, more like overalls. Pulls her hair back without brushing it and just puts on a yellow scrunchie on the outside and brushes her teeth and is all ready to go. All right. You need to be driven to where again?
To the river.
River. Was there a particular spot, or do I just look for the crowd of people?
So it's kind of just, it's basically across the road and just up just a little bit. But yeah, just look for the crowd of people. They said there's some signs and stuff.
All right.
It's by
Well,
McDonald's.
Rachel's gonna go over, grab her Pop-Tart, throw it in her mouth, anime style, and say, "Let's go." Not tidying up at all from the night before. After you.
All right. And it's a short drive, but are you going to be quiet? Is there anything you want to bring up on the drive over?
Sure. After they've been it is a short drive, so like as soon as they've pulled out and gone onto the street, you have a good night last night?
Yeah?
No nightmares from the scary movie?
Come on. Me?
You've been spooked before.
When I was like 10.
I mean, you're what, like 11 now?
If I remember, you were the one that had the recurring nightmare about the Jurassic Park T-Rex.
I had every reason to be scared of that. That thing can freaking die. I hate it.
Yeah, maybe we'll just rent Jurassic Park tonight and see who gets the nightmares.
I think you're calling my bluff. I don't think you want to see that movie.
Oh, I love Jurassic Park.
Oh, shoot. Did I... Before I break it, did we light a candle last night? Or was that she something?
Jessica did after you went to sleep.
Okay, then yeah, never mind. Can't break that with knowledge. All right. You picked up when?
You'll be at work. I can find a ride for someone.
All right. And you're going back to my place?
Yeah, if you're cool with that.
Oh yeah, sure. I was seeing. Did you want to do anything after that? It'll be decently late in the afternoon, around 5.
Yeah, we'll figure it out. We'll see.
I'll pick you up and we can go see if there's anything else. That's when
Sure.
That's when we'll go see if you're being honest about Jurassic Park.
I mean, Jeff Goldblum gets injured in the movie. Look.
I do not understand. I will never understand.
Do you
Nothing against-
understand Laura Dern?
So you guys, you dig up dinosaurs?
You know what? Touche. But whatever.
Yeah. Anyways,
And
don't fall asleep and think about the T-Rex while you're at work.
I'm gonna beat it up next time I have it in a dream. I'm going to lucid dream for the first time. And I'm gonna manifest a gun, which was the one thing they didn't have in that movie. And I'm gonna shoot it because it definitely is not resistant to bullets.
You're so weird.
You're so weird. What? You wouldn't manifest a gun to kill a T-Rex?
I just would be afraid of a extinct
Why wouldn't you be
dinosaur.
afraid of it? Extinct doesn't work in this situation. It's there.
It's a dream.
We all know it's supposed to be extinct.
It's
That's
a
the
movie.
whole thing. Doesn't matter. I still think you're bluffing.
There's only one way to find out.
And then by that point, they're probably there.
Yeah. So you pull up and you recognize Daria. She's there with a woman who looks fairly similar to her.
All right.
A couple of other high schoolers.
Led you out here?
Yeah.
All right. Well, knock 'em dead, kiddo, or whatever you're actually supposed to be doing today. Are you fighting someone? Because it doesn't work as a statement if not.
We're cleaning up a river.
Knock 'em clean.
Fighting trash.
Knock 'em clean. Go beat up that pollution.
Why don't you
Captain
go
Planet.
practice better lines or something? I don't know. Go do
Practice
our
better
things.
lines. I speak good English.
Captain Planet.
Far gooder than you. Now get out. And I'll see you
All of
later.
these sibling dynamics are my favorite.
Honestly,
Completely out of character.
did anybody actually watch Captain Planet, or was I the only one?
I did not watch that.
He's a hero. He'll cut pollution down to 0.
He will.
Go be Captain
I-
Planet, Jess. Fight the pollution monster.
She just looks at you like,
Or you could do the Don Cheadle version and turn everybody into a tree. For those of you who've seen that video.
Nope.
It's
Sorry, you threw me off my
Funny or
game.
Die.
Funny or Die is a good one. Anyway,
So Jessica is going to come sign in over by Daria.
Yeah, I'll walk over with a clipboard. Be like, "Hey, Jessica. Good morning.
Good morning.
You're gonna be in." I look at the form that shows like where everybody's assigned. Zone 3. And then I like show her the map. And I flip over the clipboard and like look at the teams of people. And I see that we're not in a team together, but I'm kind of wanting to ask questions about what happened. And so I'm gonna say that we're on the same team. You're with me.
Okay.
And I hand her a bag.
Do you need me to help with like check-in or anything before we start?
We're just about done. There's maybe a few more things to do. If you could go around and ask if everyone has a bag, if they've got good footwear, and
Yeah.
if they know where they're going, you know.
Sure.
So, hey, yesterday after school, that was pretty scary. Are you all right?
Yeah, I'm fine. I told my sister, she freaked out. It was just like, I don't know, like low blood sugar, like I needed a snack or something. And
You don't have to say if you don't want, but has something ever like that happened before? I mean, it was kind of weird.
I mean, I've never like passed out or anything before. Like I got dizzy one time, but
Come on, you weren't pranking? Like, with the, I make like a spark. Like kind of snap my fingers together.
I mean, all I did was pass out. It's not that big a deal.
Do I get the feeling that she's like trying to put one over on me, or do I feel like she's being honest?
Let's do our improvised insight check. Where it is going to be your
Charm versus
charm
flight.
versus her. Yeah, flight. She's definitely trying to like avoid this.
She's like, I don't know what you're talking about. Turns around and starts burning trash.
I got an 8 on my charm.
Oh, she got a 3 on flight. So, oh yeah, she's definitely like, she's like not making eye contact. She is just trying to like smooth over this and just like brush past it.
So you weren't pranking then? Like this is kind of different and strange then. I mean, I'm not saying you're strange, but there's clearly something unexplainable going on.
Look, I don't know what happened, okay? Something happened. I'm fine. It's over. It's done.
I just feel like, I mean, that's gotta be pretty serious, right? Like, maybe you should tell someone about it.
Who am I supposed to tell about it?
I mean, my mom's an environmental scientist. She wouldn't know, but she might know someone who does know.
Daria, I mean this with the most respect that I can muster right now. Please just drop it.
That's fine. I'm gonna use my adversity token to use my treasure hunter to look for a big, heavy, gnarly piece of trash to distract us from this conversation. And
For sure.
use
You
that to,
find like a
pull on it.
Oh,
yeah, it's like an old tire that someone has just like changed on the side of the road and it's just slowly like made its way down towards the river.
I'm like, can you believe this? It's gonna take both of us to get it. Here, get on that side.
Yeah, sure.
Heart.
I'm
Art.
gonna try to like muscle this thing up from the muck.
Yeah, make a brawn check.
Okay, that's not
Both
gonna
of
go very
you-
well, probably.
Both of you will get to make a we're gonna do a combined brawn check. Let me figure out what the DC is gonna be before we roll.
Sure.
Let's see. We're gonna make it a 10.
Okay, I got a 5, so I hope she can do the rest.
Okay, let's see. Ooh, that's only a 3.
Okay. So we struggle with it for a bit and
Mhm.
don't succeed. Is it like waterlogged or anything?
It's kind of gotten like embedded into the mud, so
Okay.
it's heavier.
I've got a D12
You're-
brains. Can I use my brains to like figure out a way to like dislodge it smartly rather than working
Yeah,
hard
tell
to
me
like find
tell
out
me
a
how
or
you're
something?
gonna. Are you gonna try to like dig it out or
See
try to
what's
like put something under to like leverage it out?
Yeah, I'm gonna grab a branch.
Yeah.
And I'll try to snap the branch off.
Make sure you write down your adversity token for that field roll.
Okay, yeah, I'm gonna use a D4 and have that as like my marker. 1, 2, 3, etc.,
Okay.
etc.
This is going to be a. You have a what in brains?
I have a D12.
D12. Okay. This is just going to be a 6.
I'm gonna say, like Mr. Spratley says, Archimedes can help. I'm gonna take the
I need to write that quote down. Mr.
Take the lever.
Spratley.
He's the science teacher.
It's like he always says. Math.
Archimedes.
Math can do math.
And try to lever this thing. That was a 6 again.
That was what you needed.
It is, yeah.
All right, so I like it goes and like squishes up from the mud. Like, okay, should be no problem from here. We just gotta roll it.
Mm-hmm. And she is going to kind of like hold open a bag in front of it where you can just kind of like wiggle it into the bag.
Okay. After we exert ourselves on that for a bit and get it to somewhere, I'll be like, so what do you think? Should we roll it all the way back or?
I'm going to say that you've kind of scooted it close to someone has lent their truck to put all of the bags in to take it to a dumpster
Perfect.
once this is over. So you've kind of gotten it close to the truck where some of the bigger pieces are being put.
Good enough. And I look at the other folks who are over there, like throwing stuff into the truck, and
Yeah,
continue with Zone 3.
Yeah, Zach is there trying to like show off because it's his truck, trying to like lift
Okay.
the heavier stuff in,
Ugh,
trying to
what
be
a
like the
man.
coordinator.
I'm gonna look over at
Throwing his spine
Jessica,
out.
knowing that they have broken up, and see what her reaction looks like to seeing
She
Zach up close again.
is just not looking at him at all. She's got the bag back out and is like scanning the ground for more trash, looking at the map to see if Zone 3 is maybe not right here.
Like, so do you think he even knows how to drive that?
Yeah, he can drive it one-handed.
I wasn't telling you to compliment him.
I wasn't trying to. It was just a statement. Isn't Zone 3 like up a little bit?
Yeah, it's up a ways, so we do need to go upstream.
And you two head up a little bit to where you've mapped out Zone 3
Hey,
on this stretch of the river.
Don't tell me when I quoted the science teacher, by the way.
I mean, don't tell anybody I passed out at school yesterday and we're even.
Sounds like a deal.
So as you two begin to pick up along the river and you head up north, you begin to. It looks just like some rocks at first, little bits of rope. Until you notice that it's not just like assorted rocks and stuff. You have stumbled along to the edge of what was probably at one point a wall.
How old does it look? Is it like a
a brains
modern
check.
construction?
I'm gonna say
I hope I paid attention in history class.
DC6.
Okay, am I allowed to spend adversity to add a plus?
Yeah, if you have it, you can spin up to meet it.
Oh, you're right. I'm gonna do it.
Okay.
So now I meet it.
All right. This is about 100 years old.
Wow, look at this. This looks old. Like old.
And as you look up where it's like maybe just one or two bricks here, a little bit around, it gets probably like knee high of what's left of this outside wall. And you can see through some of the, like, I mean, it's moss covered and it's gross. The bricks are much darker than they would have originally been, as if something happened here.
What do you think happened here? I say to Jessica.
I don't know. She's gonna try to brush away some of the like dirt from one of the bricks. And as she touches it, her eyes are gonna kind of like roll back for a second.
I like kind of spring forward a little bit. which
Do
he
you
does
try to
do.
like break her touch with it?
No, I'm just afraid that she's gonna like fall or something again.
Practice time is over. Good job.
Good job, Jean.
I'm so glad you finished your breakfast.
He just robotically is like, I have finished and stands. And goes
Breakfast time is over. Good job.
Cartoon
Yeah.
time resumes.
I need to
His
take it off
name
for
is
Monday
B
now.
Dash John. He's an
As she finally breaks contact with this brick, and her eyes return to normal, if a bit out of focus. She's gonna say, "That's freaking weird."
You're kind of doing something again.
Yeah, you could say that.
Care
this
to shine
used-
some light on the situation?
Yeah, this used to be a house, and then it was burned down.
How can you tell?
Honestly, I don't know. I just touched it, and I knew. And I think there might have been someone inside. It's like I could hear yelling.
You mean like there could be a body here?
I mean, I don't know. Like, this is old. But this house that it used to be was burned down. Daria, you are going to take an aspect.
Cool.
Jessica unlocks memories at key locations.
Neat.
But Trevor and I have to share the firepower.
Different pieces of firepower.
Mm.
Pieces.
Firepower.
Fire, but
So
keep
what's
it
her thing again? Can tell the history.
Unlocks, memories at key locations.
She
Do you know-
CCTVs it.
If Aaron wants to throw the town map up,
Oh, cool.
so where you currently are. So there was one unnamed marker on the town map along the river. That's where you are right now. This spot is known to one of you, though. Spajan, you've been there before.
Mm.
Interesting.
Hmm.
Well, maybe the historical society would want to know or something.
I don't know, maybe they already have a record.
I mean, it looks like everyone just kind of forgot about this place.
Yeah, it's definitely got some like weird vibes here.
Is there any trash here?
Surprisingly not here. It's almost as if, as people have come by, they've just kind of avoided this, whether intentionally or not. There's a distinct absence of trash here.
Okay, besides Jessica being weirded out, do I get any weird vibes from this building?
Make a brains check, and I'm
Okay.
going to put that at an 8.
I totally failed. That was a 1.
Okay, yeah, you cannot outlogic the feeling that you have right now.
Okay, so it does feel kind of weird.
Something's going on here, and you're trying to, like, in the back of your brain, you're like, okay, maybe there's like a front coming in, it's like ozone, or just people can like spook themselves into. But like, yeah, you kind of got the heebie-jeebies here.
You know, Jess, I actually am kind of creeped out by this place. You think we should go? I think we should go.
We've got more of our zone to clean up. There's no trash here. We can go.
I'm gonna leaving this building and having had that kind of weird feeling, and her sharing that she saw some kind of past, I'm gonna tell her something. I'm gonna say, hey, Jess, what happened yesterday, I was trying to figure it out, and I might have already told somebody. It's just one person. But yeah, someone else already knows.
Who'd you tell?
Alex? I mean, she's my best friend. She won't say anything.
In Jessica, you can tell starts to get a little antsy, and then you smell like burning plastic as the trash bag she's holding starts to like burn and smoke.
Like, whoa, hey!
She's
I'm
gonna drop
like,
it and like stamp it to like put it out.
Yeah, all right. I'll help with that.
I'm sorry. I don't know what happened. Do you think maybe there's like a cigarette butt in there, or I don't know what happened.
I think I can tell. So I'm gonna just play along, and I don't want to upset her. So like, yeah, that must have been it.
Right. I mean, people that come out here to like smoke. It's the one they haven't like burned it down, right?
Yeah, right. It could have been a forest fire.
I mean, what does Smokey the Bear say? Only you can prevent a forest fire.
Seriously, there's a lot of jerks around here.
Mm-hmm. All right, and as you two start to head in, Colby, thank you for your patience. So, on this Saturday morning, Colby, you have taken your sisters to a little dance day at the YMCA.
Oh, good. I'm gonna be that that quote unquote supportive parent, but like they just have nothing else to do, so he's like sitting in the corner of the room, just like reading a book.
Well, no, it's for your sake. It is going to be like a drop off. You
Okay.
get to do like dance and gym things. A lot of the people who've utilized it are like moms who are going to go run errands, but I mean, no one like bats an eye. Most people know that you take your visitors.
Well then, yeah. I'll drop off the girls then.
All right.
Is anybody else hearing a little bit of a extra murmur?
Feedback.
Mm-hmm. Was that an
Yeah.
errand thing that we
Just-
figured out last week?
I think Trev, that might be coming on your screen.
Oh, there was someone talking outside this door.
No,
If I
It's
if
us.
I hear that, I'll pause it again.
No,
I think
it's echoes.
I think it's catching our audio.
Oh, well, let me drop the audio.
Oh, good. Just
How's
want to be
that?
sure.
Any better?
Yeah.
Boop,
sure,
boop,
I
boop.
guess.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah.
Boop, 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 boop.
I've simply turned my volume down.
Good. Yeah, I'll drop
Yeah,
off the
it's
girls,
pretty much
and
good.
then I guess I'll try to drive around, see if there's anybody who needs like odd jobs done. See if I can scrape together any sort of money for the afternoon.
All right, and help me out with this. What kind of odd jobs have you done in the past that you'd be looking for?
Just any sort of like maintenance, yard work, outdoor stuff. Really anything that needs doing. He's kind of desperate at all times.
Gotcha. You know that it's been about 2 weeks since you mowed Mr. Freely's yard. If you want to go help him out, he's an older gentleman, retired, doesn't always, have the energy to take care of it himself.
Yeah, I'll go and mow Mr. Freely's yard.
Does he ask you to bag it?
No, we have one of those nice lawnmowers that mulches the grass and just shoots it out to refertilize for later on.
People should pay more if they ask the kids to bag it.
It's true, they should.
Mr. George.
Trevor, do we need to discuss this outside of game hours?
Hey, Trevor, can I talk to you real quick?
I don't know what you'd say, but sure. What is there to say?
So, Mr. Freely is more than happy to see you. He complains about how the grass has gotten up and he just can't get to it like he used to, and he knows his neighbors are judging him.
Well, you don't need to worry about it. None of them neighbors. If they have a problem, they should do it themselves.
I know, but Jackson next door, he's got his kids and they take care of it, and I know he's giving me the side eye. Just.
Well, if he has kids and it's enough of a eyesore, just ask his kids to do it. I don't know.
I know, but nobody does it quite so good as you.
Well, I appreciate that, but I'm just saying, it's not a problem. I don't mind doing it. It's just I just want to make sure that you aren't upset about it.
I mean, he'd fuss if the sun didn't shine exactly when he meant it to, so he'd find some reason to complain about my yard, You know those kind of people.
Oh boy, don't I? Well, I guess I'll get this cracking. And what time of year is this?
This is October, so this is one of the last cuts of the season.
Do you want me to do leaves too?
Yeah, you can take care of it, and as soon as you're done, the missus will have some sweet tea for you on the inside.
That's great. Thank you so much. And then he'll get to work.
All right, and you were
He's
kind of in
just
the
a simple boy.
Mm-hmm. As you're about halfway done, you're kind of in the zone. Let me mute before I cough into my microphone.
And I'm so sure that Colby did the same thing that I did, where I didn't have the money to afford like a CD player or anything. So just like sing full blast while the lawnmower is going where nobody can hear me.
Love
Holding
it.
a
It's
Game
canon.
Boy up to your
And
ear.
What were we saying? What was the band? Was it
What was it, Creed?
Creed? Yeah, he's just totally just jamming to Creed in his head.
With arms wide open.
All right, as you're about halfway through the yard, you hear police siren come up behind you.
I'll
I'm
turn
looking at
around.
Aaron. I know Aaron had a sound effect, but I don't know if he can find it. There you go. Just a little. Yep.
Meep, meep.
Yeah.
I'll
You
turn
want a
around.
popsicle?
Popsicle.
You see Sheriff Stovall leaning his head out of the car. Not causing any trouble there, are you, Colby?
No, Sheriff, just mowing Mr. Freely's yard.
Well, you know I'm just picking on you. You never get up into any trouble.
Well, that's, I hope so. Can I do something for you today, Sheriff?
I'm just checking on seeing how you're doing, son.
I'm all right. Can't say the same about Mom, but, everything else is fine.
The girl's doing good.
Girls are fine. They're at the YMCA doing a dance day.
I bet they're having a blast.
I hope so. I think they're good girls.
Yeah,
They
just
need,
like,
they need a distraction every once in a while.
yeah. You're raising them good. You're doing a good job.
All I can say is that guy next door with the violins is going crazy, let me tell you.
That's some dang new youth orchestra thing. You know, my kid's at it. I can't play a lick of nothing. But he's out there all night and day. He's just probably one of those kids.
Yeah, maybe. Well, they can only get better with practice, I guess.
Well, you'd think so, but you ain't heard him.
I'm not gonna say one way or another, Sheriff.
Well, there is something I wanted to invite you to, next week. We've got a men's leadership, luncheon next Saturday.
Leadership for what?
Yeah, it's just a leadership thing. Some of the leaders here in town get together and like to invite some, outstanding young men like yourself to it. Think you'd be a real good fit for it.
Are you sure about that, Sheriff?
Colby, you are an outstanding young man in this community. You put in a lot of hard work on it. Everyone can see it.
But I don't know if I'm necessarily the right fit for something like that.
Now, Colby, you're gonna tell me that you won't come, at least check it out, just listen to it. Give it a chance.
I mean, all right, but I think it's a bit above me.
No, we promise you, I speak very highly of you, and I can't wait to introduce you to everyone else there. It's over at the lodge next Saturday. I can even pick you up.
Sure, Sheriff. I'll do that for you.
I am very excited to hear that. I think you're just going to have a great time. I think it's going to be, very beneficial. Help you better establish your place in the community.
All right. Can I get somebody to watch the girls for me?
Yeah. I'll talk to my wife. I'm sure she knows one of the girls in town. You can get you a babysitter.
Yeah, that'd be nice.
We'll get it all taken care of for you.
Well, thank you, Sheriff.
Anytime, Colby. You know you can always call on me for anything.
I know it. I can. It's just it just feels like I'm a little out of place right now.
I promise you, one meeting and you'll see you're among friends. You ain't got nothing to worry about. You got your place here in town. This town looks out for each other.
Mm-hmm. All right. Well, it's not like one of them Kool-Aid cults, is it, Sheriff?
I mean, you think I ever had Kool-Aid a day in my life? It's sweet tea in these veins, son.
Well, there are some people out in Georgia They do.
Well, that's Georgia, and he like spits out a little bit of chew. You know, I ain't no good over in Georgia.
No, nothing good ever came out of Georgia.
Nope. Especially not them Bulldogs.
No. Don't you get me started on them Bulldogs this year, man. Don't you dare get me started on them Bulldogs. Anyway. All right. Well, you know, I'm not the best with buys, so I should probably get
Well,
back.
I will save you that, and I'll just go and drive off. See you next Saturday.
All right. I guess I'll see you next Saturday then, Sheriff.
Then you turn, and he's already like, sorry about that. He's already pulling off.
All right, and then I'll go back to singing Creed as I
As God
rev
intended.
up the mower again. With arms wide open.
All right. So, as the river time wraps up, Daria and Jessica have made their way away from these ruins and are starting to gather things back up at the end of this event. Daria, you have remembered that so your mom has already left to head down towards the big town to get something for work. Madison's the closest big city. And that you do remember that you have to pick up Bijan.
Did Mom and I ride together? 'Cause
No,
I'll
y'all
need to
would have
get home
taken
and then-
separate
okay.
cars, knowing that you have to go pick him up.
All right. So as we're wrapping up, I, put the gloves away and like wash my hands off with something or like wipe my face. And like that's about it. You can stay if you want, but I mean, we're pretty much done. I gotta go get my brother from swim practice, so.
Actually, I mean, I can walk if it's a big deal or anything, but do you think maybe after you pick up your brother, I could get a ride back to Rachel's?
Yeah, why don't you just come with me? I mean, we're done. We can get him, and then I'll take you back. It's not exactly a direct route, but it's no big deal.
I mean, I don't mind riding to get him or anything. I just, I don't want to inconvenience or anything, but Rachel had to head to work, and I don't have a car, so
I get it. Don't worry about it.
thanks. We're trying to be a...
I know that she's a bit of a social outcast, so as I say that, I do look around and see like who is gonna see that we're driving off together.
Make a... Let's see.
Daria, the town is shunning her. What are you doing?
Make a charm check for me. We're gonna say it is gonna be a DC. A DC 5.
The die is cast. I rolled an 8.
Okay. Oh yeah, you can tell. Me and Zach are being like that gross high school flirty, like new relationship, like kind of
Okay.
all, and they're kind of look over at you like,
Okay.
and whisper something, and you don't know if they're whispering about you. Part of you is like, oh, they for sure talking. Another part of you is like, they're so obsessed with each other that they probably just like looked past us.
All right. I'm gonna make sure that I'm on like the side of us that Jess is like slightly obscured, as we go to the car.
Okay.
And like if I'm carrying any signs or anything, it's like up
You're
on
just
my
trying
shoulders.
to like cover so no one can see.
Yeah.
Make a... I'm gonna make this a flight roll.
That's my best stat. I'm good at avoiding
this
things.
is
You notice how I
gonna-
was trying to get out of when I made things
is gonna
uncomfortable every
be
conversation we had?
DC 8, and that she can just kind of fade off as everyone leaves.
Okay. I just made it actually. I
All
rolled really
right.
low. I guess
You
'cause it's an
feel-
awkward situation.
You feel pretty good that you have kind of obscured people from noticing that you two are leaving together.
Okay. Cool. I put the stuff in the trunk, and close it, and then open it and close it again because it didn't close very good, and then go over and unlock my door, and then unlock all the doors because I don't have like the power doors,
Mhm.
And start it up. The No Doubt CD starts over again, probably.
Nice. Perfect.
And we'll start driving. So that felt pretty good, right? Like doing something for the town and the environment.
Yeah, I think we did a good job.
I think so too. Can't get that creepy feeling from that house out of my head though.
Yeah, but I mean, you're right. The town records probably have something on it. I mean, there's probably a reason why no one's done anything over there, right? Like,
Yeah, you want to check that out later?
sure.
Okay, yeah, we can make another stop after we get Bijan up. He's kind of a nerd anyway. He'll probably like it.
Yeah.
No.
Sure.
great.
Yeah. Rachel doesn't get off until like 5, so I mean, I can get back to the apartment, but it's not like I have a lot to do. But I mean, if you've got something better to do on your Saturday than to like go to the library, please go do that.
It sounds like a mile long. It'll be cool.
Okay.
I throw my turn signal on over here and turn.
Okay. So as you two pull up to the YMCA, there's another familiar face at the YMCA. Colby, you have come to retrieve your sisters from dance day, which conveniently to the plot has finished up right at the same time as swim practice.
Unacceptable. Yeah, the car.
Who would
is-
have thunk it?
The dance teacher and the swim teacher are colluding to get our families to
for
hang
sure.
out.
Well, no, they're colluding because they are like,
They're, a
They're
thing.
both the
Yeah.
witch.
Yeah, but
Now dance and swim.
swim while you dance.
they're really colluding to make, like a water ballet team.
Yes.
Synchronized.
There we go.
I'm
There we
here
go.
for this side plot.
Yeah.
I'm
so,
definitely writing down that the swim teacher and the dance coach are a thing.
Yeah. So the car is functioning. It's loud. It's not great. It's amazing that we get it anywhere, but Colby does that thing where like he gets to a hill and he'll throw it into neutral and just coast and be like, "Okay, gravity, just take it, and that is every single turn, every single hill.
At work, Rachel will be like in amongst the cars, like working in a loud area, and every so often she'll just be like, and just a spider sense can hear your thing from across town, and it's just, oh, that poor car.
That car's mostly duct tape at this point. Yeah, exactly. It's hissing steam just like that. Colby, you'll see the two of them and kind of be like, duck behind his wheel. Awkwardly, of course.
I probably don't notice at first if we're stopped. I'm looking in the rearview mirror or like the little drop down
you like
mirror.
heard
and,
his
like,
car
checking,
pull up.
checking my hair, and then okay, I'll look over at this very distressed and discernible noise of Colby Baker's off car.
Jessica is gonna look over. Does she like? Are you looking at them? Or are you trying to like very purposefully not like make eye contact?
Very purposefully trying not to make eye contact.
Okay, then she will do the same. But Bijan, as you make your way out of the Y, you run into Kaylee and is it Lily?
Yes.
Okay, good. I remembered. Hi, Bijan.
Hey, what are you here for?
We had like a dance day. It was pretty fun.
What kind of dancing?
It's just kind of a little bit of everything. You know, it was a lot of just like free movement stuff, like having fun. It wasn't like, you know, like a ballet class or anything, but
Yeah.
it was a lot of fun. And
A lot of weird swim movements, but not a lot of water, so it was kind of
Lots of-
confusing. Lots of this and like dives and stuff, but there wasn't any water, so it didn't really make a lot of sense.
Coach Bryant, Coach Bryant's been talking to this lady. Does she have blonde hair? Your
yeah,
teacher?
that's the dance teacher. Do you think they're dating?
Maybe. They might be.
Do you think they're in love?
She picked her leg up when she was talking to him.
Oh, like a.
Yeah, like that.
Oh my gosh, they're totally in love.
They might be.
They're
They made,
choreographing a dance of their own.
He had us do the
Swim?
mile swim.
It's a horizontal dance, Trevor.
No.
Swimming?
Look, two 11-year-olds are trying to have a cute little conversation, and you're throwing in horizontal dance jokes.
Swim?
Anyways, what were you saying, Bishop?
Oh,
Please carry on.
God.
Sorry.
that's right. Well, we did the mile swim, so it was kind of like just a very like smooth day. Nothing too much.
You're probably like really good at swimming, huh?
Yeah, I guess I can swim across the river
Oh, that's really cool.
even when the water is kind of like strong.
Mm-hmm.
I get pulled down a bit, but I can make my way.
I mean, that sounds kind of scary. I don't think my brother would like let us go in the river. No.
I would save you.
Oh, really? Well, thanks.
Colby just kind of like peeks up.
Oh yeah, they're like talking for a while, and your sisters know you were there because everyone in town knows where your car is, and they're just like not coming down to the car yet.
Mm-hmm.
I think I want to be
I would honk the
a
horn, but it's
lifeguard.
not as loud.
I think I want to be a lifeguard when I get older. So I
Oh,
can
that'd be really
protect.
cool.
Yeah.
I think you would do a good job being a lifeguard.
Mhm. I saw one of them save this guy. He was swimming for Adult Swim, and I guess he like
Me and Trevor both
started
like, wait,
drowning.
wasn't like Adult Swim on Cartoon Network? Anyway,
and they like pushed the water out of him, and he came back. It was cool.
oh, that's
It's
like
also
super.
scary.
Yeah, it's like super brave though.
Mhm.
Like Sonder Man, right? Is that who you were telling me
Yeah.
about?
Yeah, you remember.
She looks kind of proud of herself remembering.
I should get you one of the comics. I'll let you borrow the first one.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that'd be cool.
Hmm.
Well, Daria's picking me up.
Yeah, Colby's picking us up.
Cheese man.
It's gonna take her a second, so like she's gonna laugh at it, but not quite get it.
Like, get it?
Yeah. But she knows it's supposed to be funny.
Mm-hmm.
I'll get
List
out
of
of
people
the
to
car.
kill. Dijon.
Colby's gonna be like, "Yo, witch, that kid."
I'll get out of the
I'm
car and tell
I'm gonna pull a
Jess
chutney
that
at
she
the
can
end
come
of
with if
this.
she wants.
Sorry, I missed that. What did you say, Daria?
You can come with if you want, Jessica. I mean, we're just up to the front.
Yeah, Jessica will get out and kind of do like an awkward like wave at Colby.
I'll walk over and like tap on his window as we walk by. Hey, Colby.
Hey. Oh, down.
Hey, Thanks again for the snacks and stuff
Yeah.
yesterday.
Yeah, not a problem. Not a problem.
Are those your sisters?
Yep. Those are that's
Excuse me.
that's Kaylee and that's Lily.
Cool. Okay. Katie's gonna be like, yeah, we've got to go. My brother's waiting on us.
I'll wave to him.
I see Bijan over there, like, Bij, Bia,
Oh,
come here.
see you, Kaylee. Bye, Lily.
Oh. Well, I guess we're going the same way. Your sisters by my brother. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I guess we can walk that way.
You could bottle the awkward in this scene and just sell it.
Put it on the shelf. Look at it.
Did you want cream cheese or just awkward spread?
Daria's enjoying watching
Just like
Jess
how
and
uncomfortable
Colby
everybody
be
is.
uncomfortable and watching Bij trying to be a little smooth guy. She's gonna
Just
stand
like
right where she
peak
is.
older sister, like.
Exactly.
I would drive away, but I have to wait for my sister to get in the car.
Is that an internal thought or an external thought?
It is a mumbled thought externally.
Is your window down? Are you leaning out, or is it full up and you're just in the car? Paint me a picture of how Colby is in the scene.
There's probably he has it open probably that much to get a cross breeze because there's no
Okay.
way that the air conditioner works.
Oh, for sure.
So yeah, it's probably open. Like I said, it's that shitty old wood-sided Volkswagen or station wagon or whatever. Yeah, so it's seen much better days, probably about 30 to 40 years ago.
To continue painting the picture, the gold boxy Honda Accord that Daria drives is parked a few spaces away.
Perfect. All right, Bijan, you and the girls are headed to the same spot as Daria and Jessica now kind of stand next to Colby's car.
Well, maybe next time I can go to dance with you guys.
Yeah. There was
Yeah.
one or two guys in there. But I mean, if you're gonna be a lifeguard, you gotta swim too and stuff. So you gotta get really
That's true.
the best.
Or you could come to my practice, and I could teach you how to swim.
Yeah. That could be fun. Yeah.
Hey, Cheese Man!
Hey, Colby, this is Bijan. We went to his house yesterday.
Right. I am aware.
Oh, did you pick them up there?
Yeah.
It's been a week. I forgot.
I did walk into the house.
That's right. And instead, she's gonna say, "This is Bijan from yesterday. Remember?"
Mm-hmm. Well, this was a great time.
Yeah. I guess we gotta go. We'll see you later, Bijan.
All right.
Yeah, I'm just gonna say it. Colby is gonna try to heel out to get out of there, but the car is gonna get caught and it's not gonna shift gears, and it's just gonna.
Jessica's gonna look at Colby and be like, "Hey, I promise you can just like bring that by my sister's and she'll take a look at it. She's really
It's
really good at it. She like helps people all the time.
All right, yeah, I'll do that.
Well, we gotta help you get out of here at least. We can push start it, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think we can do that. Girls, God, I can't believe 2 days in a row. Daria, would you mind
Sean's gonna
watching
get
the
to the back of
girls? Would you mind watching the girls while I take the car in? I'll walk there.
I mean, well, she doesn't get off till 5, and that's so like. Here's the thing: if you don't want to like pay for the shop prices, just bring it to the apartment when she's home. She can work on it there. We can just like, if you can get it to the apartment, I think we were gonna maybe go to like the library and look up some stuff. We found these like weird ruins outside of town, and we think there was like a fire there.
Just a little ghost hunting, you know. You know what? It could be a field trip. What do you say,
At
kids?
the
You want to come
roof.
with us to the library?
Yeah.
Um,
At the river?
oh,
Yeah, we were there doing cleanup for Key Club, and we found these like ruins, and it's honestly kind of creepy. But
I mean, I guess I can't really go to work without a car, so sure, I'll call out today, and that works for me.
yeah, I promise that Rachel does a great job, and I mean, she likes you. She lets you drive the truck, which is a big deal. I don't even get to drive the truck, so
I mean, I feel like that was more of a state of emergency than anything else. Yeah, all right. Just drive slow in case we break down. All right. I still have to figure out a way to get this in the right gear. Can I try to do something to fix this thing?
yeah, give me a Are you trying to like logic here? I'll let you argue whichever is your better stat. You can either
Okay.
think of like the logical way, or you can just try to sheer force of will it and use grit.
Oh, grit? Sure.
So for all of y'all to know, you argue to me as to which stat you should use in a roll. You can always try to argue a better stat if you can explain to me how it would make sense.
Yeah, I will, do the fawns with the jukebox style thing.
Perfect.
And just
Yeah.
punch,
Let's
kick,
see.
whatever. For my grit.
We're gonna make this
I'm
9.
gonna use my advantage that you gave me because that was
Okay.
a 2.
Ooh.
Okay, that's much better. That is a 15.
Oh yeah. You and this car speak the same language at this point. You've been through some stuff. And so you know exactly like where to hit it in a very detailed series of punches, and like twisting the wheel a certain way as you go to shift gear and get it going back just enough, you think, to get down to the apartment complex.
Daria's looking extremely incredulously at this entire process. I was like, we could
No,
just
it makes
start
sense.
it. We could just-
Jessica's gonna
Don't worry
go,
about it.
I mean, my sister's a car person. Like, it's a thing. I don't understand any of it, but like, it's a car people thing.
As he's like turning the key and like getting everything and trying to shift it out, you see like he's like kissing his hand and like tapping the roof and doing all the different things, like all the different rituals, like come on baby. And yeah, it works. And she roars
I'm gonna
to
throw
life
my
again.
hands up. Like,
And
clearly
not
weird things
and
are
because-
happening around town.
Because I got more than 5 better, I'm gonna say she's even better than before until we get to the apartment complex.
Where she will
Just
throw a fit and just
Oh yeah, she'll give up the ghost.
diva style. Yeah. Did you put the girls in Daria's car? Or are they still in the car with you?
Probably in the car with me.
Okay. So it is Daria, Jessica, and Bijan in Daria's car, and then Colby and the girls in your car.
So, girls, or Kaylee, looks like you like that Bijan kid, huh?
I mean, he's a nice friend. Like, he's really nice, and he is into Pokemon and superheroes. And yeah, I mean, a lot of the boys are like stupid, but he's
Really?
nice.
Kaylee, you don't like Pokemon or superheroes.
I mean, I just don't know a lot about them. It's not like I'm gonna go out and like buy them, but Bijan really likes them, and he's nice. And like I said, a lot of the boys are stupid, and they just make like fart jokes, and I don't know,
Fart
just
jokes
like
are easy.
mean, and
What's wrong with a fart joke?
they're gross.
You make fart jokes.
Yeah, but like you're my brother. It's different.
Okay.
I don't make fart jokes at school. It's gross.
I'm just saying, be who you really are. That's all that's important.
Yeah, but like fart jokes are like an at-home thing, okay? Do you make fart jokes at school?
No, I don't have friends at school.
Well, maybe it's because you're making fart jokes at school.
You know, you didn't really have to be hurtful today.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Colby. I didn't mean to be mean.
Just
I don't know.
Yeah.
There's like a line between like mean funny and like funny, and I'm sorry.
yeah, well. And for your information, no, I do not make fart jokes at school.
See, because they're a home thing, right? But like, don't tell Bijan I make fart jokes, okay?
I will most definitely tell Bijan.
Colby, please, no, please don't tell him. Please don't tell him.
Nah, he seems like the kind of boy who would appreciate a good fart joke.
Okay, well maybe if you tell him a fart joke, but I don't tell fart jokes. Okay.
So Kaylee told me this really funny fart joke.
No, Colby, please don't.
You know, it was oh gosh. You know, I just can't remember. Kaylee, could you repeat it?
Colby, don't, you're so embarrassing.
All right. I'm assuming we're probably here by now.
Yeah.
While we're in the car, and when Bijan gets in, one of his flaws is that he's blunt.
Mhm.
So upon seeing Jessica, he's gonna say, "Oh, you're the fire girl."
Hi, Daria's brother.
That was really cool you did, but are you okay?
Yeah, I'm fine.
Well, how did you, and I looked to Daria, realizing, like,
I'll be
she's
like,
not.
How did we do at the cleanup? It was great. You should have been there, Beej.
Yeah. I want to go someday. I just,
Yeah, next
I guess
year.
I just need to go on a day that, like, it's not during practice for swimming.
I'm sure when we do it next year, it'll be great. You can come.
Yeah.
We'll find all sorts of cool things. Jess and I found an old tire. We found a whole bunch of cans. Someone left a battery, like a
Oh.
car battery.
Ew. Yeah. No,
Yeah,
that's.
I feel like we probably could have put like a whole car together by all the stuff we got out at the river, you know, with all the teams.
Maybe
But yeah, you
there's a car
should.
night.
You should totally do Key Club when you get to high school. Like, it's really good for like getting ready for college. And
Is it like, what does that have to do with keys?
you know, I don't really know why they named it that.
Key club.
But it's like service, and you know, it looks really good on your college application. And
You know, opening doors to your future.
Knowledge. Education. Yale? That's a school, right?
Yeah.
There we go.
It's an acronym.
College.
So this old house we found, that was maybe the coolest, weirdest thing, and why we're going to the library.
Yeah,
one-
it was really weird. I think it burned down.
Oh,
Gotta be at least 100 years ago.
Mm-hmm.
was there, that was the one by the river, right?
Yeah, it was right next to it.
Jessica's gonna turn to look back at you. What kind of expression?
Like terror.
You
Terror and confusion.
been there before?
No.
All right, I want you to make. How are you trying to avoid?
He's gonna try with charm, because
You're just gonna try to the cutesy charm.
No.
Okay.
it's a 1.
Okay, she got an 11. She can read what is going on, but she's not gonna press because she's got enough weird stuff going on in her life right now.
Eyes in the mirror, looking back at Bijan also.
Yeah.
Watch
You
out,
also make a
Bijan. My
charm
sister
roll.
knows things.
Was there a lady there?
10. I rolled a 10.
Yeah, she can also read your fear.
Is there a lady there?
No, it was just ruins.
Oh, okay.
And Daria, you know that she mentioned that there might have been someone in the house, but she's not bringing that up.
I'll let the three of us sort this out when we get to the library and have some more information.
Well, I guess the 6 of us, if Colby's coming.
Yeah.
Yeah, the 6 of us now, huh? Colby was turning pretty red near you.
Daria, you are as bad as my sister. I'm gonna tell you what I told
Aha.
her.
So it's not just
No.
me.
No, I think it's No, there's nothing there. No.
Okay, whatever you say.
Everyone's falling in love here.
Bijan, are you falling in love?
No, there's my my coach and the dance teacher. I think they have a thing.
You did make a friend, though.
Yeah.
Kaylee.
Kaylee's really cool. And she likes Pokemon. And she remembered Sounderman. That was cool.
Who's Sonderman?
Only the greatest superhero ever. Him and his gang. The Brigade of 8. You've probably heard of them.
I actually haven't, but yeah, you can tell me about them. And as you all pull up to the apartment complex, we are going to go on our break.
Yeah.
Everyone's so
Thanks
freaking
for-
cute.
Thanks for sticking around for the first half of this episode. Cute and incredibly awkward. A kids on bike story.
Oh,
And then we get to
my
the
dude.
sad and scary part.
Oh my god. I just I was dying. I could not. I loved it and I hated it.
We're gonna
all
see
at the
Aaron
same
Echo
time.
just, like,
I'm over
pulling
here
himself
going,
under.
God damn it. All of these people are me. I have been all of these at some point. Oh my god. Okay. All right. Yeah.
All right, we will see you back
I'm
in
right.
10 minutes.
Oh.
Let's go for part 2. Yay!
Whoop.
There it is.
All right. Aaron, I don't know if you're on screen, if we're just blessed to this damn
No,
show.
I did it just for the second of me going like this. That was it.
D&D
Hey.
with me. Hey, everybody!
We're
Yeah!
I'm back
awful
again,
for
I'm back
timing.
again.
A break is done,
We're
and now there's a
Back
raid.
here from break. We just had some fun party moments. Daria and Jessica discovered some creepy ruins that Bajan might know about. Hold on, I have to cough because I'm recovering from the flu.
Hi, my name is Dreamy, and I'm doing the thing right now. That's what I'm doing.
Oh, thanks, Aaron. Thanks for continuing for me.
You're welcome.
And now the gang's getting together to go to town library, see if they can figure out what house burned down 100 years ago.
It was
Mine?
And why?
Mm-hmm. Oh, and there might have been someone trapped inside the house when it burned down. We don't know.
Happens all the time.
Also, I might have slightly annoyed Jess by telling her that I already told someone about her secret superpowers.
Oops.
But at least it's out there.
Alright,
Better to really pull off that band-aid right quick.
Right?
All right, Rachel. What's going on at work on a Saturday for you?
Mostly routine. Rachel's covered in oil, covered in muck. Never does anything at work to remove any of it unless it's in her eyes. So just as if someone splashed stuff over her. Fairly consistent day. Busy enough. People bringing in all their dumb movements. And at least one person has brought in like a very expensive car that is where its suspension is just destroyed. Its axles are off. It like won't drive again. And Rachel's on the tail end of a lengthy conversation she's had with this guy saying, expensive does not mean it's better at off-road. It'll still be destroyed if you're driving off-road.
And he
It's not built
is
for that.
just talking over you. One of the sad parts about being a woman in this industry is he knows better than you. He has money and you clearly don't, and he is a man. And you were just frustrated beyond all belief.
You know, perhaps in another hour, if you brought her back, maybe we can get it fixed up tomorrow. We'll see what we can do for you.
All right, I just think if, I want the best working on her. I really do. Just the best for the best.
Of course. Well, we'll probably get it some semblance. Not today. I think taking a bit more hammering away, but we'll be getting it back on the road in another day or so.
I mean, as long as the boys here take good care of her.
Boys here will take great care of it.
All right, little lady, just I guess I'll leave the keys with you then.
Well, thank you so much.
Oh, that's a good one, Elvie. Smile with poison.
Oh no! There go the spark plugs. Oh, the brake lines are cut. Oops.
Rachel,
Oopsies.
as he turns and goes, is going to turn back to the vehicle, and is just going to eye it up like an assassin, marking its weakest point.
Make me a brains check.
That would.
This
be...
is gonna be. Wait, before you tell me, this is just gonna be like a DC 4. You're really good at this.
DC 4.
Mm-hmm. What'd you get?
Even though I got a +1, I only got a 2.
You do have an advantage from voting. I will remind you if you haven't used it yet.
Oh, but I would like to
Are
use my
you also
mechanic stuff. I'm
skilled at
automatically
Oh,
assuming-
yeah.
What am I talking about? Of course I know. I don't know how this thing works. I am automatically at least assumed to have a 9 on.
Oh, that's right.
Car
That's right.
stuff.
Oh, yeah.
Skilled at cars.
You know exactly what to do to this car should you choose to have any kind of revenge. Where it would be virtually undetectable.
Rachel is going to check to see if anyone is like directly working on the car. So far, it's just been her on it.
I mean, they know to leave it to you despite what this gentleman has said.
She will grab a nearby drill and locate a nice little part of the mechanism that, after driving for a bit, would start to leak coolant everywhere.
An actual trout ground?
And she'll just be going like, "You were never gonna last anyway." And she's gonna take the drill and just.
Perfect.
The guys took good care of it. And then she'll look back up at it and take examine it again. Then look down, pick up a different tool that has like a sharp protrusion at the end, and just poke it into one of the tires. And that's a tire replacement on top. This is getting expensive. And then she's gonna go and leave the part of the store. I don't know terms.
Mhm.
I believe it's called a shop.
The shop where she work with cars.
I'm just gonna note through this whole scene like I know all of the car things. I've got to learn volleyball for this game. I've got to learn cars for this game.
Mhm.
Helping me expand my knowledge. Thank you, team.
Do not take anything that I say as worth knowing about cars.
It's great. You typed out, "Give him the old trout filter." Reminds me of that TikTok where the guy's like, "Give him the old dick twist." He's like, "Oh my god."
Oh my gosh, cram microfluid that's oops, all bacon grease.
And she'll go to her superior,
Mhm.
whoever would be most in charge of like scheduling for the day, and we'll say, "Yeah, that freaking nightmare out there will take at least another day. Most likely that thing won't drive again, but he's expecting it to, so I'll need to be here." Is she off on Sundays? I think she's off on Sundays.
She'd be off on Sunday. So this is Philip Osborne, your boss.
Well, then I'll be back on Monday, get that thing all fixed up for whatever he needs it for.
Yeah, you mind if anyone else works on it if he comes in tomorrow bitching about it?
You know what? Please do. Have the buffest guys, the manliest men we got on that thing.
Well, we know you do the
Even
best
so
work
I don't
here.
have to talk to him again.
We
Plus, it's not going to
appreciate
drive
you.
properly ever again anyway, so.
Rachel, we had this conversation.
Which
Now,
one?
while we appreciate the repeat business, they need to be able to get it back here to get it fixed.
I mean, that thing won't drive properly ever again. We're going to have to send him out the door saying it'll drive. Probably will last a couple miles after it drives out of the shop. That has nothing to do with me.
Yeah, no one around here that can afford anything knows how to treat it like it's supposed to. Just ain't fair.
It's the job. Just as long as his money doesn't bounce.
Yeah,
Checks go through, we can get him the new parts.
we're gonna be drowning in farm trucks and tractors here the rest of our life.
Yeah.
Man, at least we got to fix one of them. They're all a piece of shit. It really is on the inside.
You ever want to work on stuff that isn't tractors? Like some actual decent machines around here?
I think I'd be stuck here if I really thought I had a chance at that.
You all get stuck for different reasons.
No, I'm here
Some people enjoy this more than we do.
I'm here till I die,
I
just
would.
like my dad, my granddad, and his dad before him.
You know, I wish at times that this was a family business for me. Then I'd at least have more of a bind for it. Something
Well,
to
if-
keep me here.
You ever decide to leave, we will, boo-hoo like a old southern lady and then drink beers with you till we can't drink anymore and wish you the best. Not that we ever want you to leave.
I'm not saying anything. It's just You get tired of guys like that.
Yeah. You more than anybody else.
You know, I'm sure a lot of the people that would be drinking my farewell wouldn't be missing my work, if you know what I mean.
I'm gonna have to say as the DM right now, I don't entirely get what you mean. If you can explain to me as the
No,
DM.
no. Basically that they'd be thinking about her as a woman who's leaving their vicinity.
Gotcha. I'm not gonna say anything. I'm your boss. I know limits.
Well, back to it. Is there any car that will drive again if I touch back in on it?
Well, I mean, we've got the old 86 Chevy over there. That'll run till God comes back.
Great. Put me on that.
2012.
I only got a few hours left. And she'll just spend the rest of the day working on other things that are less hopeless.
All right. And then we will shift back to the library gang. We've convened at the apartment complex.
Library gang.
Our regular old Scooby gang.
Who's the dog?
I was thinking more like the Buffy Scooby gang, but yeah, sure.
Okay, wait. Did we need to go back to the apartment, or we just go straight to the
Y'all
library?
we can skip straight to the library. You were picking Colby up in the car, so if any conversation wants to happen as you're all 6 in Daria's car.
Oh, okay, perfect. I guess if we're doing that, then we don't exactly fit.
Let's see, we've got
No.
3 small people
I got
across
5
2
seats.
back seats.
So
yeah.
I guess with
Mhm.
if I put the small kids, smush
Next to
them
each
together,
other.
I'm like,
Mm-hmm.
well, Sharon seatbelts, a couple of you.
Mm-hmm. And
That's
Colby, you
alright.
could probably put Lily in your lap and buckle
Mhm.
both of you in together, no problem.
No. I'll do that.
I look at Colby because it's his sisters that I'm gonna have to either and Bijan potentially. It's if that's all right.
Mhm. I'll put Lily in my lap.
Okay.
So Kaylee's in the middle next to Bijan, and Jessica's in the front.
Mhm. Mhm.
There we go.
And then we get driving again over the library.
Colby's just giving the side eye the entire time.
Is Colby gonna do the dude arm stretch and kind of subtly keep your fist
No.
between Bijan and Kaylee?
No, he's not gonna be that much, but he is very aware of what's happening over there.
I can see what's happening.
What?
So Beach, how was swim practice?
They made us do the mile swim, so it was kind of just the same thing. But you get into the rhythm of it, and it's kind of I don't know, it's relaxing.
I'm glad you're liking it.
I wanted to practice on butterfly today, but I think coach wasn't really up to it. So he always does the mouse whenever he doesn't want to coach that much. So it's okay.
I give a little bit of a sideways face to myself. It's maybe I should say something to this coach. I'm not gonna think it. I'm not gonna say it out loud though. Just keep driving. I don't have anything materially interesting to say currently.
Colby, are you gonna say anything? And then drive over.
Oh, you know what? What you been up to today, Colby?
Get away with this.
That's Colby on the inside. Wow.
I'm right here. What's happening?
We missed you at Key Club. I mean, I know you're not part of it, but event was open to anybody.
No, I was helping old Mr. Freely with his yard.
Oh, that's nice of you.
Yeah, he's not too great with it these days, but somebody's got to do it.
I'm
And he
glad
has this
somebody's
whole
looking out for him.
thing with his neighbors and his neighbors' kids, and it just gets complicated. And
What's going on with his neighbors?
oh, his neighbor just wants to complain about everything for some reason, and I don't really know. You know how Mr. Freely is. Just keeps on worrying about the sky's falling, about this or that. I'm sure his neighbor doesn't even actually hate him, but he's probably just like a close talker or something like that.
You could try to mediate.
Maybe. I don't know if that's necessarily my fight.
Well, sure, but you're already kind of involved, so...
Man, I'm just mowing the man's lawn.
I think it's cool that you do that.
Thank you, I guess.
Because then who's gonna mow his lawn otherwise? Just gonna keep getting mowed.
That is what happens with grass, Dijon. I mean, he
But
could
then-
always hire a service to do it. I think that'd be fine too, but it gives me something to do.
Mm-hmm.
Does anybody here listen to Creed?
Creed, are you serious?
What?
Nah,
What are you listening to?
it's something way better is what I'm listening to.
Okay.
You heard of
And
Gwen
that-
Stefani?
Oh my God, no.
Yes.
Look, I get the feeling that one day that she may be part of like a Super Bowl or something, and it's just going to be a terrible time.
Well, if she's part of a Super Bowl or something, remember that I found her first, and I'm gonna and I'm gonna turn up the CD.
Now the music is turned up, but we just kind of like recede back into his like bubble of leave me alone.
Jessica's just praying none of y'all ask her what she's listening to right now.
Does she have headphones on too?
No, but she's just kind of like slouched in the car with like her feet kind of up.
I mean, that's fine. People ride like that in my car sometimes. So, I don't think anything strange about it. I wait at the stupidly long light.
This has been like 6 minutes.
We
This is
all
the
know
longest
that
light
one.
ever.
Oh,
all
it's
know
flashing red.
Oh, we could have gone this whole time.
I go and hope nobody notices.
The sheriff's got a tracker on Colby. Hurry, yes, get him.
Oh God! Oh God! That's how he knew where to find me.
So we pull up to the library, I imagine?
Yeah, we are all at the library now.
So, why are we here again?
You can tell him.
We came across this like old ruins of a burned house or something up by the river,
All right.
and Daria kind of wanted to see if maybe we could figure out what happened.
I mean, I'm just curious,
I mean, it's just some house, isn't it?
I mean, it looks really old, like maybe from when the town started, That's
You
kind of
think-
cool.
You think somebody's gonna have written about a house that burned down?
Maybe like the paper or something, like
Maybe. Do they have that at the library? I thought that was like at a city hall or something like that.
in our town, the library's gonna have archives.
I don't know. I'm just. I mean, you guys lead the way. I'm following.
Yeah, we used the archives for a school project. Not this year, but last year. I mean, I had to have Mia as my partner, but it still turned out pretty well.
You're gonna see Jessica kind of roll her eyes.
Like, yeah, I think so too.
I guess I'm gonna go. I guess I'll just follow you guys. I don't really know what we're looking for too much, but yeah, let's
I mean,
go.
we'll just ask to see the town archives. That's no big deal.
Mm-hmm. So as you go in, the library is at first confused. Are you going to say this is for a school project? Or are you just going to say you're just interested that you found something? How are you going to play this off?
I'm sorry, I spaced out for a second.
No, it's okay. How are you presenting this request to the librarian? Are you going to try to pass this off as a school project you're researching? Are you going to tell the librarian that you found something by the river?
I think I don't see any reason to lie to the librarian. So I'm just gonna go in and be inquisitive. So I feel like Bijan and I are slightly alike in that regard. So I'll walk in with our entourage. And go up to the front desk and
To be
look
honest,
for
I
the
don't think
librarian.
I've ever walked into this building before.
Not even for like a project or anything?
Here's the thing: most of the time, they don't really like check a lot of your work afterwards. As long as you put like the right citations and stuff, they're just gonna leave you alone.
Yeah, I guess so.
They've
It's a
got movies
citation.
and stuff you can rent here too. I mean, they're older than Blockbusters, but
How can I help you all?
we were hoping to maybe look at some old newspapers from the town archives.
Are you working on anything in particular? Any certain year? Most of
we
our
just-
old newspapers are on microfilm.
We just got done from the Key Club river cleanup, and we found an old building by the river. We're just kind of curious about it. It looked like maybe it had burned.
Well, now there was the town fire.
How long
That
ago
would
was
be a
that?
good place to start. I looked to Bish, seeing that I interrupted him.
Sorry.
No, go ahead, speak up.
How long ago was the fire?
Well, that was right at about 100 years ago.
On this very night.
Not quite yet.
Oh, okay, that's later on this week.
Well, we could start with some microfilm from about there, from the town fire. There's quite a few newspapers on that. It was a big event.
Sure, yeah. I used the machine once before. I don't know if you remember me. I came in here last year for a
Right.
town
You're
project.
the Doctors Fowler and Epstein's daughter,
That's right. Daria.
Daria. Well, I am. She points to her name badge, Jolene. So she'll walk you back to the microphones. Look, man, names are hard.
Mm-hmm.
Especially human
Oh.
real names.
Oh yes.
Yeah.
I
I can't throw a bunch of vowels together and be like, oh yes.
My name's
Murmushword."
Kushla.
Murmur.
am
Uh,
Orthak the Butcher.
Jolan.
No, he's actually the town butcher. He works at Piggly Wiggly.
It's
She
like an
is going to.
Orkly, Orkly.
Full on orc.
Porkly, porkly. My goodness.
She's gonna help you get set up with a couple of newspapers from around the town at the time fire. Holler if you need anything. If you need any more, if you need help with the machine, or you need me to pull any more records for you.
Do you have any books on the witch of Glenwood?
The town witch? No, I'm afraid she hasn't quite gotten popular enough for any literature.
Okay.
But you know, just ask any of the old timers around here and they'll tell you any number of tales about how their great grandparents were there, and just they will assure you that their version of it is fact.
Oh, there it is.
There we go. Are we back?
Yeah.
Oh,
Dang, if the 9:30 thing happens every time,
I'm gonna put it into the story.
Seriously?
Yeah.
Give me the witching
For real,
hour.
because it was
Electronics go
9:30
weird
last
at
time.
9:30.
I don't know what happened. All right, sorry.
Ooh, I've paid off your internet company to make it creepy.
Worth it.
Oh, they'll do that for free.
yeah.
Oh, good night.
Well, I wanted to, I don't know, like understand it. Like when you watch a scary movie, and like when we saw Alien, and the monster came out of his stomach, and I screamed, and then like we watched The Thing after, and they showed how like the movie was made.
That's very smart of you, Beach.
I just don't want to have nightmares anymore.
I'm gonna like put my hand on him a little.
I had a nightmare. Oh, this is Kaylee. P.S. After watching Jurassic Park, I wasn't supposed to, and I kind of snuck in when Colby was watching it, and it kind of freaked me out.
The good thing is that
Like the Velociraptor.
dinosaurs turn to chickens and birds, so we don't have to worry about it anymore.
Wait, really?
Dinosaurs are chickens. We eat them now.
That's kind of cool.
Whenever you eat dinosaur
Jessica's
nuggets,
just gonna go. Rachel's terrified of that movie.
really?
Yeah. Oh, she like the T-Rex really scared her.
If you eat dino nuggets, you can be like, ha, I got you.
I'm gonna try to get Colby involved and hand him something to look at, an old newspaper on the microfilm.
All right, I'm going to have the 3 teens make a brains
read it.
check.
I don't know how this works.
And based on what you get, it's going to depend on what you find from the microfilm. I can't roll a d20. That's not how the system works.
Right. Oh, that exploded.
My exploded too.
Yay!
That exploded again.
Oh, Colby's gonna see into the future and the past.
Okay, so that is a 20.
And I
Dang.
got a 21.
Unacceptable.
Snap.
Well, we have all the information now. We should just have the answers and know how to win.
We found the exact right article.
It just says
Yeah.
which is vulnerable to blank.
So Jessica only got an 8. She has kind of gotten distracted with this like making fun of her sister to an 11-year-old conversation, and it's kind of like scrolling through, and you'll all
Hey.
kind of settle into the like month of the fire coverage.
Paying attention to the kids is a good part of this whole experience too. So making sure they're having a good time.
And but Colby and Dara, you zero in with pinpoint accuracy. You find the date of the town fire, and it is November 1st, 100 years ago, so 1900.
What day is it today?
Or-
I am going to do some. It is mid-October, early to mid-October. I want to do research and give you an actual Saturday.
Okay.
So I will report back and put that in our Discord chat.
Sounds good.
Later.
all the way back from. That's cool.
And that will help us keep track of our days as we move in our story. But
Oh, look at this. And then
so you're reading through about how the town fire started in Make me look through my notes. I'm gonna use this chance while I
Oh,
look
darn.
to cough.
That's only close number of days away.
You find out the details that over half the town burned down, almost every business in town. That it stopped on Piglet Drive, because there's a little canal that runs through town right alongside Piglet Drive, and that some say that that's where that the canal is what helped stop it. One of the articles say Church First Baptist of Glenwood was spared. One confirmed casualty was a Miss Wiles. And
That music
then
beat, though.
hmm?
There's just a nice bass drum hit
Right.
like that.
One confirmed casualty. Boom.
Mm-hmm. And then Daria, you find one article that asks, "Is this the witch's revenge?"
And what was the conclusion of the author?
That
Or did
the
they
wi-
leave it kind of open
it
and
was
mysterious?
it was just, it kind of talked about as the witch burned in her home, she, there were reports that she vowed to have her revenge and burn the town.
Are these contemporaneous? Like, did they come from the time period that the fire actually happened? Or
Mhm.
are these...
Yeah, these are newspaper articles that you're flipping through, the Glenwood Herald.
That's wild.
These are the records on
They're
microfilm.
very
I will say in character, that's wild. It's like... I mean, I've heard the stories before, but reading the words of people who were there...
This is going to be Saturday, October 14th.
The anniversary is only a few weeks away. Looking at the name Miss Wiles, I'm gonna kind of like say it out loud as we go over it. Like, Miss Wiles.
Jessica is going to make a roll, and it is going to be a DC 10 brains.
brains.
No,
Brains.
Good movie if you've never seen Return of the Living Dead.
you say it out loud, and it doesn't register for anyone there.
Maybe she is a descendant.
I mean, I don't see a reason why we would go tracking down anybody like that, but there could be.
We could check them.
There's a lot of people who still live in town who, had relatives from back then. Anyway, I think we know more about the building. I mean, maybe not the building itself, but what happened to it.
Mhm.
It might be the place where the fire stopped.
I will say that because you got such high rolls, you do know that the ruins were outside of town. And I think you can piece together, based on the kind of rumor-ish story about the witch. It's a little bit less factual and a little more piecemeal from like the town fire, that it would be in a similar location to where the witch's house supposedly was. His town never quite moved out that way.
I'll laugh to myself. Like, if that was the witch's house that we were at, I don't think I need to go anywhere with Alex tonight.
Jessica's gonna perk up. Where were you and Alex gonna go tonight? If you don't mind me asking.
I'm gonna look at the kids and see if the kids are paying close attention to us because I don't want Bijan to know. So
It's probably just like reading something or trying to find.
Yeah, I
More
think
info.
you'll kind of I mean there's like, like a young adult section if you wanted to go look to see if they had anything. I think Kaylee would go to show you like some of her favorite books that she's into now.
okay, if the kids are distracted, then I'll be
Mhm.
like, I mean, the anniversary of the fire is coming up, right? And we were gonna go try to look at the witch's grave. Lots of people do it.
Yeah.
You don't actually believe in all that stuff, do you?
No, I think it's a myth, but I mean, it's like a town tradition.
Yeah, you're supposed to go show how brave you are if you can go stay out at her grave at night.
You mean you've never done it?
No, I haven't really had the opportunity to do things on my own for holidays.
I mean, it's not exactly a holiday, but I mean, if you're gonna go tonight anyways, there's first time for everyone, right? I mean, actually haven't been either.
I'm playing it up like I have gone before, but I have not. So, the more the merrier, right? Strength in numbers or whatever.
Yeah, if you could just give me like 1 second, I'll just kind of like, she's gonna like mouth to you, Daria, that like she has to go to the bathroom and it's gonna make sure like Kobe doesn't.
Okay, yeah.
All right.
Like, we're gonna go for a sec.
All right.
I'll have to wait for more.
It's
direction.
just me and Lily, I guess. How you doing there, little lady?
And as you two walk down the hallway towards the bathroom, the lights are going to start to flicker and then go out. More than you've seen her before, Jessica starts to like, she starts to breathe really again. And she's going to see something pass in her periphery. And as she reaches out to try to like grab your hand, Daria, you all of a sudden get a headache. You start to feel really nauseated in your stomach. Like the muscles in your back like tense up, almost like you've been hit with like the flu, like out of nowhere. It just hits you.
I crunch down and groan.
Jessica is going to keep holding on tight as she starts to hear, it's almost like disembodied voices. And as the lights start to flicker back on, it passes. The voices stop. And she's going to look over and see you crunch down, and she's going to let go.
What the heck was that?
Bijan, you have control of the final aspect of Jessica, which is able to cause sickness with a touch.
Cool. Okay.
Pinky.
Pink. All right.
So what were you saying, Daria?
God, I feel like I'm gonna throw up.
Yeah, sorry about that. I don't do great with dark.
were the emergency lights on or anything when the lights went out, or was it just like pitch black?
This building doesn't have emergency lights. No, it was like pitch black.
Ugh. Did we hear other people freaking out in the did we hear other reactions? Or
No,
did it
'cause you
seem
were
like it
kinda,
just
like,
happened to us?
Down a hallway. So I kind of feel like the library was probably the original school in town. So it has a very like
Okay, yeah.
old-fashioned school hall type vibe to it.
This building's super old. I'm sure, power outages are just part of the deal here.
Yeah, yeah.
Let's keep going to the bathroom. Are you all right? Because I don't think I am.
She's gonna look at you, and you're gonna look down, and your skin's a little bit yellowish, like almost jaundicey. And it's starting to like clear up though. You don't look so great. Maybe like put some cold water on your face.
Yeah. I'm sure we just touched something weird out there.
Yeah, and probably got some like river gunk or.
Open the door to the bathroom. Go to the sink.
Yeah, she's gonna like splash some cool water on herself too.
Coincidences, right?
Yeah. And then the lights go out.
Oh god, in the bathroom.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna yelp a little bit.
She is freaking out. And the doors in the stalls begin to rattle. Is anybody else in here? While gripping the sink, her hands start to glow, almost like fire embers.
Jess, I think we better get out of here. Hey, whoever's doing that, that's not funny.
I do need to clarify from the person that just sent me that. Does she hear that, or does she say that?
She hears that.
Okay. And then Jessica is gonna hear, "Leave me." I do something I haven't been doing a great job of, to remind myself as well as y'all. So each time she uses the power portion of the aspects, they're gonna now start taking psychic energy tokens. And so the more they get used, the more power they're gonna drain from her. So, with the... So unlocked one is kind of like a freebie I'm going to give you, but with the glowing hands on the sink, that is going to cost 1. So I need Trevor to roll me a 2d4.
2d4.
Does number 2 work?
And because that is not a lot of... it's not a big use of that power, I'm going to set it at like a DC... 2.
One of them succeeds.
No, so it's a total. It's a 2d4. So total those 2d4s together.
Oh, then yeah.
Okay, so she doesn't have any physical effect to that, but she is down. She's down 1 psychic energy token. Okay, hold on. Messages. A lot of spooky things are going on.
Yeah, I've turned to face the stalls with Jess at this point, since they're...
You can't see it, but you can almost feel that the mirrors are fogging over because it feels warm, like the cold water that you've left running is starting to turn to steam. And as Jessica calls out, "Stop it!"
I'm serious, knock it off.
The thing, it starts to... The lights turn back on. And as the steam starts to fade out, you can see handprints on the fog.
Did they look the right size to be either of our hands?
You gonna hold your hands up to compare?
Yeah.
No.
There's handprints on the window.
On the mirror.
Mirror.
The fogged over mirror. They're elongated and almost skeletal. The fingers are too long.
I'm gonna give Jessica a scared look, and
I think we should head back. I think we should go be with everybody else.
we're gonna head to the door, and
Very quickly.
yes, and either pull or push, maybe do the wrong one first,
Mhm.
and quickly move back down the hallway. To rejoin everybody else.
And to everyone else, nothing's
gonna-
happened.
Try to regain my composure. While we go.
Yeah, Jessica's gonna like try to. That was weird, right? That happened.
Yeah, it did.
Colby is currently reading a book to Lily.
Aww.
The second time in a day, so I mean, I'd like to say things are just coincidences, or maybe someone's playing a prank on us. Maybe I shouldn't have told
mean,
Alex, and she's
I
just
was-
messing with me.
I was gonna say you to tell Alex. Do you think she would do something like this?
I mean, no, but maybe just for a bit to kind of rattle us.
Yeah. I think I have to go to the graveyard tonight. I gotta prove to myself that I can do it. That it's just some made up bullshit.
Right.
There's not really
Right.
a witch. It's just a person in a graveyard.
Yeah. You know what? It's just bones and dirt.
Right? Yeah.
Someone's probably just trying to get us to chicken out. I bet it's not Alex, but maybe Alex said that I was going to be going, and people are playing a prank now that we're hanging out.
Yeah. I mean, everyone tries to. I mean, everyone knows the story, right? Like you throw some fire, you do something spooky. It's October.
Just keep an eye
Kinda
on
like
the
a
parking lot.
Halloween
See if
thing,
there's any
right?
cars you recognize.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh yeah, Colby, can you is Bijan in eyesight?
I don't know.
Bijan, where are you and Kaylee?
We would be in the young adult section,
Mhm.
probably
Can-
just at an open table.
She's definitely introducing you to the Magic Attic Club. It was a book series that I enjoyed as a kid. There's a it's kind of she's starting to grow out of it, so she's a little like, "Oh, I don't know if I want to tell him. But there's a tree house with like a magic dress up box. Whenever the girls put on an outfit, it takes them to that like time period and they have an adventure.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I remember that.
Similar to the Magic Tree House.
Yeah, similar to the Magic Tree House.
Or maybe I guess it being the Magic Attic Club, it would be an attic and not a tree house. But yeah. It's been a long time since I read those. So she's like showing you this like very extensive series of books and kind of explaining the concept.
That's cool.
So Daria,
If
you
you-
come back and you see Colby and Lily and you don't quite see Bijan and Kaylee.
Hey, where's Beach?
I'm not sure. I think they went off reading somewhere.
I think we found everything we need to find. We should go.
Yeah, we should go back. I mean, it's not too long before Rachel gets home.
Are y'all okay? You seem a little flustered.
One of the toilets was just stopped up in there. It was pretty gross.
Yeah, and it smelled awful.
All right, I won't pry. Sure. Let's find the other two and we can get out of here. We'll go start searching for Bijan and my sister.
Yeah, and she spread out her favorites of the series on this table, and she's like, yeah, and this one, it's kind of like a medieval thing, but in this one, it's kind of like Arabian, so it's really cool, and it's like different, and then in this one, and it's just kind of like telling you like the plot summary.
See, Sonderman has something like that, like similar premises.
Really?
I think you'd like it, but I'll check it out. I'm gonna check these first two out.
Yeah. I mean, you can read them pretty fast, but they're fun. There's a lot of them, so.
Then I'll get 3. I don't think they have Sonderman here, but Southern Fried Comics does have Sonderman, so you should check it out there.
Yeah, I'll see if maybe Colby can take me by.
Yeah. If there's a guy with like curly red hair that works there, he knows how to get the good stuff in the back.
Okay. And this is when the rest of you walk up.
Okay.
It will be
Can't find
everyone
anything.
but me, because I'll be collecting the stuff that we were looking at, and maybe take one more look at an image or something from one of the old newspapers.
Mm-hmm.
So continue roleplay.
What you reading there, kids?
I was just showing Bijan some of my favorite books, because you need to be telling me all about like Pokemon and Sonderman and stuff, so I was showing him some stuff that I like.
Moving pretty fast here.
She's gonna give you that like look like, shut up.
I'm just saying, things are getting kind of serious.
What are you even talking about, Colby?
Just you sharing your likes and your dislikes and, your favorite things.
She is pretty serious about her love for these books.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And I'm seriously going to read them. And I'm going to grab them. And, walk my way to the front to check them out.
He has no clue, does he?
Is this like an in-character and out-of-character
This
thing?
is in character too, Kaylee.
I don't even know what you're talking about, Colby.
Mm-hmm. All right, sure. Whatever you say.
Where's Jessica, Colby?
She is with Daria right now.
Mm-hmm. She doesn't even know, does she?
No, because I'm not trying to share my likes and dislikes with her.
Just being nice, Colby, okay?
Just being nice. Okay. You're so nice that you're just going to show them your entire favorite book series, whatever you say.
She's gonna she's gonna roll her eyes and kind of stomp off in the direction that everyone is heading.
All right. Well, I'll catch up with everybody else.
Bijan definitely has a library card, so checking out books is no problem.
That's one of his strengths. Write that down.
Strengths,
Yeah.
library card.
Consider to have a 9 for.
He's gonna pull it out and be like, "Hey, girl,
cards."
I got a library
Level
card."
Oh. Let's see. Right.
All right, as you all wrap up at the library, Rachel, you have made off work. And I'm going to say last night you and Jessica had picked up enough for that night and this morning. But if you want to grab anything else for you two to eat, you're going to have to make a Piggly Wiggly run on the way home.
Wouldn't hurt.
Is that something you're going to do?
Yeah.
All right. This time, as you scout out for that individual that you always look for when you're there, Lacey is working.
Seeing her as soon as she walks in, Rachel's like, shoot, what did I come here for? To the frozen section. We'll go buy like a frozen pizza that she doesn't even like a supreme one, and just come back with that.
All right, and Lacey is up at the front checkout because the deli counter's not open as much on the weekends. You getting in Lacey's line?
Yes.
All right. Hey, Rachel.
Hey, Lacey.
How's it going? You just got off work?
Yep. It's going good. Just picking up. She's now looking down at the pizza that she got. Picking up a supreme pizza.
Yeah, that's not something you normally get. You got company coming over?
Jess, younger sister. She's staying over.
That sounds nice.
Yeah. You?
No,
Good
just
day?
just been busy. Get off in just a little bit. You and Jess got any wild plans for the night?
Might rent a movie. Hey, are you off tomorrow?
Tomorrow, Sunday. Yeah, actually.
You want to go grab something to eat?
Yeah, sure.
Great. I have no idea. Where should we go?
We can go to that new pasta place that opened, the Italian place that opened. That's supposed to be kind of good.
Perfect. I'll pick you up.
Oh my gosh, Aaron. Should not have read your comment. Sorry.
I don't have Twitch open because my phone is dead.
Oh, you should go back and read it later. It's quite good tonight. Yeah, okay, yeah, sure.
11? Is that too early? That's probably too early.
No. I'll just go to early church and I'll be done in plenty of time.
Great.
Yeah.
But she's gonna awkwardly push the pizza further down the line and be like, "This, please."
Yeah. I would assume that she's scanning it and bagging it up for you and everything during this conversation. I was kind of wondering if you were just gonna leave without making definite plans and have to come back.
So 11, I'll pick you up.
She's gonna take the felt pin that they mark bills with, and she's gonna write her address and phone number on the back of the receipt.
Thank you for that. Cool. Does Rachel probably has a number. Would that be in the apartment?
Yeah.
I forget how life was like before cell
These are landline numbers.
Great. Let me shoot. Do you have a pen?
She's gonna here you go.
Thanks. Here's how to reach me at my place. And can I have yours? I don't know.
Yeah, she had so she had written her address and her phone number on the back of your receipt before handing it over.
Oh, there it is. Thank you. Excellent. Thank you. I'll see you tomorrow.
I'll see you tomorrow.
Night, Lacey.
Night,
And she will turn and walk away without the pizza.
Rachel?
Hmm?
Your pizza for you and your sister.
Oh, that, thank you. Can't wait. She's gonna go pick up the pizza. And we'll, look at her too long, just like, I already said bye.
And
Night.
her cheeks are a little flushed, and she's got a big smile on her face.
Oh, same. And she will turn and head back to her car. And once she gets in there, she'll just be, I'm so filthy. I need to clean up. And she will turn on the car and go back home.
All right. As you show up, there's not just Jess, but there's a whole gaggle of teens and kids in your apartment.
Jess wouldn't. She has had a party over at my place before, but that sounds like a terrible idea. I don't think she's gonna park the car and go inside.
Oh, when they got there, Jess definitely ran in first and like put a bunch of stuff in the trash bag and like was like, "Okay, welcome to my sister's apartment." And so you come in and it's a bit more cleaned up than when you left it in the morning.
Hey, everyone.
Hey, Rachel,
Hi,
you remember
Partying?
Miss Jess's sister.
Say that again.
Oh, I said hi, Miss Jess's sister.
Oh. Colin.
Colby?
Colby. I knew that.
You drove your truck yesterday.
That's right. And she'll walk up and offer her hand. Rachel.
Colby.
Thanks
Yeah.
again for that. That was very nice of you.
Colby's car. You remember Colby's car?
I definitely remember Colby's car.
It barely made it here, so we were hoping that maybe you could take a look at it before it got too dark outside.
Oh, sure. I mean, I can't probably do too much with this much light, but I can certainly go take a cursory glance.
She's gonna grab the pizza from you, like the bag.
Oh, yeah, it's Supreme.
Oh.
I messed up. I know, right?
As she pulls it out, she's gonna pull out the receipt.
I'll take that.
Okay, no, it's fine that you got a Supreme. It's okay.
And you'll like it. And she's going. And
You
she's
definitely
gonna
will.
head over to
And she's
a
gonna
closet
open it in
to
the
grab.
freezer.
And she'll be like, "Oh wait, tools are in the car." And she's going to go grab a flashlight and head outside.
All right.
Take a cursory glance at this poor dying beast.
You do the best you can because you've got your auto mechanic skill. I'm not gonna make you roll for it. Unless you want to try to get higher than a 9.
No, that's what.
Okay. Yeah.
Not for this first look.
This car will never be perfect, but you can definitely make some tweaks. You've got a couple of spare things lying around that's gonna get it in a more serviceable condition. You know, it would take a lot of money to get this in a decent shape, but you can help keep it from dying in the middle of the road.
Excellent. Touches it up in any way that she possibly can. Tightens a nut. It's like perfect. That's all I can do. And she will head back inside after throwing her tools back into the car.
Yeah, we were all kind of wound up together after the river cleanup today. And I think,
Are we there too, the Obteens?
unless y'all decided to go back to your apartment.
Okay. I'm gonna have asked to use the phone while Rachel is outside. It's like,
Yeah.
and call home.
Acton residence.
Hey, Mom, it's Daria.
Hey. Yeah, you're not back yet?
We got a little sidetracked. We went to the library, ran into the baker's. I'm with Jessica Welter at her place right now.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, Colby's car broke down, so
Oh.
Bijan says hi.
Hi, Bijan.
Hi.
I love him so much.
Bijan's so wonderful.
So anyway, I'll be bringing him back home pretty soon. Say, I was wondering, could I stay the night at Alex's tonight?
Had she cleared it with her mom?
Oh yeah, no, definitely. We talked about it last night already, so.
All right,
you know.
as long as it's okay with her parents.
Thank you. We were just sticking around to make sure that Colby's car started, so we'll be home soon. Love you,
Okay. Love you too. Love you, Bijan.
Mom. Mom loves you, Bijan Jun. Like,
Love you, Mom.
All right. As you begin to think towards the evening and this dare you've all kind of put on, the teens have all put on each other for what might lie at the graveyard. We're going to save that for next week.
oh man.
Ooh.
Well, that was fun, gang.
Yay.
Also, I love my players and how they're utilizing these different aspects and up in the creepy factor.
Mhm.
And
Yeah.
Aaron with his
Thank you, Aaron.
his
Jeez.
witch cackles and sound effects and mwah. And making and playing how many times can we make Aaron cringe and familiar feelings?
You guys are the worst. I hated it.
That's
Loved
the true
it, but
horror
it-
of this game is
God.
reliving all of your teen years.
Ugh. And that, like, it's literally at around the time that I was going through all of those things. So, you know,
Mm-hmm.
not relatable at all. Hated
I
it.
never did what Rachel's doing.
No. Mm-mm. Definitely not the one to avoid eye contact at all. I'm just like, nope, what? No. I am not. Oh, you work here? Yeah, we've talked like 6 times. That's so weird. I don't remember. Anyway,
That's Supreme, please.
sorry, please. And then
I love
and
it.
the fact that she's like,
Jessica
you
saw
don't
the
know.
receipt and was like, yeah,
Mhm.
it's okay.
The fact that the girl even was just like, oh, isn't that what you normally get? And you're like, I don't normally get this. I don't know why I picked it. So good.
You're darn right.
So good.
But I've committed to it.
But I'm here now. Well, dope.
The comment that got me, Trevor, was Aaron said, "When the moon's in the sky and a witch fucks your life, that's amore."
When the mood's
When the moon's in the sky.
When the moon's
Yep.
when the moon's in the sky
in
and
the
a witch
sky.
fucks your life, that's amore.
Yep. That I have a feeling that that's going to be the theme for this whole thing. It's just like
You know,
everyone's finding something. So Bijan called it. He's like, everyone's falling in love.
I think Mr. Spratley first said that.
Yep. You know, I think he did.
Archimedes will help.
Oh my god. So good.
oh my gosh, that's gonna be our Kids on Bikes T-shirt for the store. Is just Archimedes can help.
Oh.
I'm so in love with all these characters.
Oh my
Yeah,
God,
oh, it's a blast.
Like I said, it's gonna hurt me when I break all of you.
It's gonna be real bad. We've really set up a very vulnerable web of cute relationships.
Oh, big time, right?
And for you, Dreamy, you're just gonna be like, and
She's just got the cards. Yeah, it's just the cards out. She's like, let's
Mhm.
see which one.
Gosh.
It's so good. It's so good.
sure would be a shame if something happened to this beloved NPC.
And it's like, unlike
That
it
was.
in what were you gonna say?
I was I was gonna say that it's gonna be like Bridge to Terabithia.
Oh,
I don't know if I
jeez.
could be that.
If we
mean.
get
Jeez.
the
It's,
river.
yeah, I'm sure it'll be fine. I'm sure it'll be fine. Nothing
Hey,
to worry about.
thanks, chat, for sticking with us. I hope you're having as much fun with these characters as we are. Join us next Monday at 7 o'clock for What Happens in the Graveyard. Nothing bad. That's gonna be great. That's gonna be super.
It's gonna be groove.
It's gonna be great.
I mean, I won't be there. I'll be on a date.
Well, you'll be on a date tomorrow.
could
if you
be-
survive.
Which
Look,
could be
all I'm
Unless
tough.
they go
saying,
to the graveyard at like
Look,
11, so
all I'm
there's-
saying is that it will be to die for.
Yeah.
Next episode.
I don't know which would be more terrifying, going on a date with that level of anxiety or going to a graveyard, because at this point, I'm pretty sure that they're kind of equal.
It's a lunch date. It's casual.
it's casual.
Sure.
So you say that until you go and park the car, and then you're like,
I have to get
It's
out
a
of the
lunch
car.
date. I can't have a lot of wine.
Rachel
or she'll
has
judge me.
nothing to wear.
Yeah. It'll be fine.
"Alrighty."
It'll be fine. You
Well-
can. It's what the
All
saints
right.
are invented for.
Come back here tomorrow at 7 for Knights of Silver Moon Game of Santos. Check out Clickety Clackety at 7 on Wednesday for Witchlight in Space.
Which is like
Yeah.
in space.
That is the direction we're going.
Wait, I think
It's
I-
fine.
Alright.
You got a whole D&D/tabletop lineup.
Yeah.
A wonderful
Tune in
AOU.
every night.
Thanks,
Mhm.
thank you D&D with me for raiding in. I don't know
Thanks
if
for
anybody
the raid.
is still in here
Thank
from
you.
there, but thanks for coming and visiting,
We
guys.
love each and every one of you.
Yeah, and we'll see you around the river bend or whatever. Okay, enough of that. All right, bye guys. Thank you. See you later.
Bye.
Bye.
Go to your local.